Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Summerside, Prince Edward Island in today's Game 3, featuring two of the top teams, the top colleges in the country. In white, the Champlain College Cavaliers of St. Lambert, Quebec, the Montreal area team, and the Seneca Sting, a Toronto-based team, two top-rated teams in the country, ready to go head-to-head here in Game 3, and the chase for the golden medal. I'm John Morrison, along with colleague Nick Murray here today to take in the action for you. A game we've been looking forward to all day. Two of the top-rated teams in the country. Who's going to win it? Nick, what do you think here?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised, John, if maybe this is going to be so tight we may even get our first game that goes to penalties this week. You never know. But we saw both teams yesterday. Both teams very impressive. The strike force on both teams is going to be key. I think we have Shanice Alfred, finalist player of the year, player of the year for the Seneca Sting, and her biggest rival, I guess, on the other team, number 10. She scored a hat-trick yesterday in the first half, Victoria Dupont for the Cavaliers. So who knows? This could go anyway, and I'm looking forward to the next 90 minutes.
Me too, and I think one of the things that we'll find different here in this game today is the fact that these are skill and technique. We've seen a lot of skill and technique, ability on the ball, ball control, taking a touch into space, and being able to do something, manufacture a chance from their possession. So it's a real possession kind of a game that we'll be looking forward to this afternoon, and we'll see who wins that battle.
Absolutely. Before we start, we'll just a quick run through of the teams for you. For the Cavaliers, Rosalie Stabile is going to be in goal. Number 3 is Alexia Pascal. Number 4 is Annabelle Rainville. Number 5 is Victoria Ann Sobczak. Number 6 is Micah Sanisak. Number 8 is Maud Savaria. Number 9 is Emily Grandin. Number 10, as we mentioned, is Victoria Dupont, certainly a player to look out for. Number 11 is Victoria Perron. Number 20 is Elikia Merlin. And number 23 for the Cavalier is Felicia Roy. And for the Seneca Sting, in goal we have Christina Diaco. Number 3 is Kathleen Kamara. Number 5 is Rebecca Lee. Number 6 is Kayla Udenberg. Number 7 is Martina Pania. Number 9 is Jaden Burke. Number 11 is Shanice Alfred. Number 14 is Jessica Shears. Number 17 is Joanna Peralta Fernandez. Number 20 is Emma Gattoni, and number 21 is Carly Udenberg. Those are our starting lineups. This is has all of the makings of a classic matchup. Ontario versus Quebec. It doesn't get any better than this, John. It should be a great game.
This is a headline game for us. I see that Alfred, who had a bit of a nick on the knee as she was hobbling a little bit yesterday. She looks like she's good to go here now. The bandage is off. That's her over the ball, getting things started for us.
Alfred knocks it back. The Sting in their all red, playing from left to right, and the Cavalier in the white and the blue is playing from right to left. If there's any wind, John, I think it's like this morning. I think it's more going to go across the field rather than big advantage to either team. But I think what we've seen so far is any advantage goes from right to left. So if it's on anybody's side in this first half, we expect it's with the Cavaliers.
The good thing for everybody is that the wind has died down a little bit, and there's no rain or snow today.
No, we're enjoying the elements as the Sting try and set something up straight away with Edinburgh. Picked up there at the back. Number 8 is Savaria. Played it forward. Is Jaden Burke. It's the midfield for Rebecca Lee. Trying to build something up on this. This is Shears. She was impressive yesterday in her game. Playing on the right-hand side for the Seneca Sting. Does her best to keep it in, and she does. Gattoni. Elegant midfield player. That's a good ball across. Lee is battling for that. And his ball played through, looking for Dupont, but Burke's going to be able to clear that. Rather slices off her foot a little bit, and it goes out for a throw.
I think the Sting were ready for that. I think they knew about the danger from Dupont. and they're very quick to get in an area to stop her from getting things started.
Oh, and referee today is referee La Fortune from Quebec, and something she saw there on the challenge from Burke, a little bit of a tug maybe.
I think Vanessa got one rubbed down her Achilles there. I think a little boot in the back of the leg. I think that's what she saw.
Right on top of the action there with referee, so it's an early chance for, I think that's Seneca standing over the ball.
One of the things I've noticed just here in the first minute or so is that they move the ball around so quickly and move the ball and share the ball, get good control, and try and set things up with a little bit of composure, Nick.
Sanasek's going to take this free kick. We've got 3 players in the wall. Goes short. We're going to get a shot here. It's played in. It's away by Burke. Savaria plays it forward. Played forward by Lee, but that should be no problem for Stabile. Playing out of her box, and she clears it long. Quantan challenging for that over on the far side. And that's going to be a throw for Champlain College.
On the south shore of the St. Lawrence, part of the greater Montreal area, the school is located, an all-English-speaking school. Bit of a surprise for us. We were a bit surprised to hear that.
We were practicing our French all week, ready for these games, and then we were told that it is indeed the Cavaliers and not the Cavalier. Saint-Foy, we will see later, a very much a more French-speaking school, so we can use our French later on in the next game. Berg headed away. It's good clearance. It's gone for another throw.
These two schools all have the 3 elements: good defending, nice midfield play, and very smart attacking options. You need that balance throughout the team.
Looked like it got a flick off the Sting defender. Indeed it did, so an early corner. So with this first 5 minutes, John, it looks like the Cavalier are trying to make the early running. Dupont's going to take this corner.
There's not quite as much space for either team so far, Nick. They haven't been able to get their way.
It's taken in. That's another bad corner. It's a good one. Good header there by Bertoni. Follows that up with a good strong challenge. Here's Rebecca Lee on the ball, trying to get something going for the Sting. Trying to get something moving there forward. Ball's played forward. Bertoni continued her run. She did well.
They're very quick into the transition. It only takes 1 or 2 touches for them out wide, and all of a sudden they're flooding forward and trying to set something up for an attack.
Throw comes in. That's going to be another one. Pascal that was with the clearance, number 3. This time the throw goes the way of Champlain College. Shears, that's a good run there. Here's Ottenberg. Knocks it back again to Shears. She plays it in first time with her right foot. Headed clearance. Back to Shears. No, she can't control it this time. Now Champlain try to come forward. Here's Lee. Sanisak plays it forward. Dupont, back to Sanisak. Dupont. Bit too tight in there, and it's well read. And now Alfred can have a bit of a heavy touch there. She's not going to reach that one.
She wasn't sure whether she wanted to control that or tap it ahead, and she got neither.
Did neither in the end. Just got a heavy toe on it, and that's gone out for a, looks like a throw to the Cavaliers.
It's a nice balance between these two. Things aren't going to be easy for either of them. We were expecting to see some fireworks from the Cavalier, but the Sting have sort of got their number in a little way so far.
Berg throws it in. His outfit plays the ball in, and goes comfortably through in the end to goalkeeper Stabile, and she's able to clear it right-footed down, looking for Grandin.
Nobody's going to get to that one.
As we saw, most of the wind is sort of going across the field, so as we saw in most of the two earlier games this morning, the ball tends to be over on the far side as rather than anywhere on the near side. A lot of throws this morning, and that's just because of the way the wind is sort of blowing across the field. Well played there by number 17, Peralta Fernandez. Cleared this time. Here's Gattoni. Ball here for Odenberg. Manages to somehow find her way through there, through some challenges, but Dupont tries to bring the ball away.
Chance to counter-attack here for the Cavalier.
Lee picks it up. Nice skill there by Lee in the midfield. Got Seneca company, but she finds Gattoni. Nice short pass by Gattoni. Here's Shears.
They make a lot of space for themselves, this thing. Able to find a little space to see if they can make a pass.
Senesek miscontrolled. Peralta Fernandez tries to find Alfred, but
nice idea.
Just a little too much on that pass, and that went through to goalkeeper Stabile. So a bit of early pressure by the Cavaliers. Sting have played themselves into the game with a couple of half opportunities themselves. It's a good ball forward there. Good tackle by Berg, but it's going to be a corner. No, she's given the goal kick.
Really? That's a bit of a surprise, that one.
Certainly a surprise to the couple of the Cavaliers players who thought that last touch had come off the Seneca defender, but it is a goal kick.
Bit of a loose one there.
Here's Dupont now with a little bit of space. This is where she was dangerous yesterday.
Ooh.
Not this time though. She rather scuffed her shot a little bit, went near post. And in the end it wasn't too much to trouble goalkeeper Diaco.
A little bit of a stalemate here now. We almost at the 10-minute mark. Sharp opening by both sides, and now a little bit of a back and forth between them. Oh, there's an opportunity there, but the referee, instead of letting play go, he whistled it down. She whistled it down, and Shear out here in the wide here on the right was offering, but the ball never got to her.
Opportunity for a free kick here. Flicked on well by Gattoni. Here's Shears. Play the ball into Gattoni. He's doing some good work both offensively and defensively right now. Cleared. Burke's there first. I'll let Finanza get in front of it. Flicked on by Alfred. That's too far for Pania. And that's going to be a throw to the Cavaliers. Head coach Lucas Siriano, you have the Sting giving his instructions to on our right. Here's Shears. Tries to cut in on her left. She does. Looks for Alfred. It's a good headed clearance. Sanasak gets control of the ball. Does well there. Passes it back to Merlin. Number 20. Good touch again. And how Dupont's got a little bit of space. She's got Pinazza in front of her. Merlin's gone for the return. That's good. Good work.
Oh dear. They're very polished, a real polished outfit, the way they move the ball around. They were 3 or 4 passes and they were right in the Sting half there. Very nice to see.
Good work there by the fullback, getting forward. Of course, the rather slice clearance in the end, and that's gone behind for another corner for the Cavaliers. Once again, it's going to be Dupont who's going to take this. Everybody back for the sting. Looks like it's gone. Grondin's gone near post, but it's a bit of a loose touch, and now there's a chance of a little break on here. Beautiful run there by Peralta Fernandez.
Real speed ball there.
Here's Alfred. Can she find? That's not a bad ball across. It had to be dealt with by the defender. On into the midfield where Lee picks it up. Ball's knocked in. It's just behind Alfred, and it's cleared by Merlin into Grandin. Battling with Lee in the midfield. She's going to turn back. Tries to find herself a little bit of space. In the end, it's Savaria that clears. Tussle over there on the far side, which number 3.
It's a little bit of whatever you can do, I can do better here so far, Nick. We're seeing nice spurts by the Sting and some nice polished play by the Cavalier.
Lee on the ball again. Finds Shears. That's a combination that the Sting used pretty well. Milan picks it up now. A bit of a push there, says referee Lafortine, and Shears certainly thought that there was before Rainville was able to come in and intercept. So another opportunity for Seneca to put the ball into the penalty area. Burke looks like she's going to take it. Uttenberg is also over the ball. Burke goes short to Shears now. Got Dupont in front of her. Good defending by the Cavalier player. Uttenberg. The chipped it forward, but that could cause a problem. Alfred's battling for that. Not yet cleared. Back to Shears. Nice turn then. A nice cross with her. Knocks it in, and Alfred got her head on that. Not quite enough to steer it into the corner, but that was a half chance. Nice play there by Shears on the left, on the right rather. She got it in with her left foot. A glancing header by Alfred, but just wasn't able to get enough on it.
They can see the Sting have a nice understanding. Shears and Alfred, they all seem to know where they are and where which other's ready for a pass, and they move the ball so quickly. It's very nice to see.
Played forward by War. Sack and Lee battling for that, as is Grandin. She comes away with it. That's a good ball. Played down the line, looking for Pinanza. It's gone out though, and that's going to be a throw to Seneca. Just coming up to the 15-minute mark. Both teams, I think, have settled into the game quite nicely. A few half chances from both teams, but neither goalkeeper really tested as yet. Here's Seneca, and she wins another throw.
For those who don't follow women's college soccer, these are two of the top-rated teams in the country, Nick. The Champlain College Cavaliers ranked number 1, and the Seneca of Toronto Sting number 2 in the country.
Free kick there on the far side.
When did that start?
She's been busy with the whistle in the first 15 minutes. Referee Lafortune, she's not allowing anything to get out of hand in the early minutes. Trying to keep it tight.
Setting the tone.
Yeah.
She's not going to put up with any nonsense.
No, and she's having a chat with somebody now. No, should a strong start the referee for sure. It's going to be a free kick. Taken. Played in. Good header by Pascal, but it's not cleared. Here's Shears again, who's seeing lots of ball on this right-hand side, but the flag has gone up. In an offside position. Looks like Rainville's going to hit this long. No, just goes short there. A bit of a giveaway, so Lee is able to pick it up. Peralta Fernandez, nice ball in for Lee. Now can she cut in on her left-hand side? taken off her toe well, but it's rather given away again, though, this time by Merlin. Can Peralta Fernandez drive it? She can! And that was an awkward save there for the keeper.
Kind of swerved.
It did a little bit, and Peralta Fernandez, after she shot that, she sort of grimaced and is hobbling away. I'm not sure whether she jarred something in the turf, possibly, when she struck it. Seems to be okay, but she's limping a little bit there in the midfield. First real save, though, by a goalkeeper, and it was well watched by Stabile, but now here's Dupont with a little bit of space. What can she do here? Going to cut in on her right-hand side. She's done well. She's past two. Is she going to go past the third? She goes down. Nothing doing, says referee. Dupont looks at her with open arms, hoping that she's going to get something, pleading her case. She's still on her knees. I don't think she can quite believe it, but play's going on.
I think the referee saw that one as a sort of a bit of a dive, you might say.
Well, if it was a dive, then she needs to give her a caution, but my guessing is that there was probably a little bit of contact, but not enough to give a penalty. Would be my thinking. I think if there's any kind of simulation, then we would have seen a card come out, but one of those where there was maybe contact, but not enough to warrant the penalty.
The referee is wanting to show these players she's not going to put up with anything that she doesn't like. You have to take the kick where she wants it taken. You have to have the throw in where she wants it taken, and she's getting the message over.
Yep. It's a semi-final game. There's a lot at stake. Nice play there by Sobczak, the number 5. Pascal, her route is blocked, but she wins the throw on this on the far side. Alfred's going to pick it up. Sobczak wins it well. Pascal goes back to Rainville. Plays it into the midfield. Nice touch there. Seneca, nice movement there by the Cavalier, but Alfred managed to get her foot on that, but he just ran through to goalkeeper Stabile. Here's Merlin, number 20. Goes back to Rainville. Juarez, number 23. She plays it back and it's played forward again. Here's Panazza battling with Burke, who's had a strong start to the game. The centre back for Seneca. Alfred is trying to fight her way through. Renville wins that one. Pascal should be able to complete the clearance, and she does. And as far as Kamara, good strong challenge again by the Cavaliers defence. Here's War. Good ball to Dupont. Now what can she do again? She's looking dangerous already. Showing a nifty. This time she goes over again. She appeals to the referee, but there's nothing there. And now Alfred, no, just played ahead of her. That certainly looked like it was a good fair challenge on Dupont.
Yeah, she had. We saw her raise her hands there begging for a penalty or a foul, but the referee wasn't having anything of it.
No. Bit of a giveaway there. Here's Udenberg. Merlin, and now Dupont's got a little bit of room again. Good trace back there though by the number 6. Kayla Udenberg. Into Lee. Goes back to Burke, who plays it forward to Peralta Fernandez. Seems okay after whatever it was that was ailing her after she took a shot just a minute or two ago. Savaria plays it forward. Intercepted. Grandin goes back. Nice footwork there by the number 9. Pulled by Savaria. Asking a lot there of Panazza, and that's easily picked up by goalkeeper Diaco.
Seeing a lot of skill and technique in this from both sides. A lot of nice one-touch, very quick passing. Excellent to see.
Both teams trying to play it through the midfield. Wow. Goes back to Savaria, plays it forward. Asking a lot of Sobczak, well intercepted. Here's Alfred. Nice ball out to Peralta Fernandez. Comes out this way to Shears. Burke again is quickly in. Seneca. Here's Merlin who's trying to get forward as much as she possibly can, and that's a good ball then to Dupont. She's onside, but comes across to try and cover her. She goes on the outside there with her left foot. There's a chance here to cross the ball. Good challenge, good strong challenge.
I think the deceptive part of Dupont's game is that she's so quick and so good on the ball. All of a sudden she turns on the jets, and if you're not paying attention, she can slip by you. And we almost saw it there. The fullback was caught a little bit out of position and trying to defend it. But luckily at the byline they were able to clear the danger, and still they're giving away a corner here. We're almost about quarter way into the game, about 22 minutes played so far. No goals yet, 0-0.
Ball comes in, and sort of scooped up and cleared.
Looked like it might have been a handball there, was it?
I think the referee has given the free kick on that far side. She has.
Backside.
So again, an opportunity for the Cavaliers to put the ball into the penalty area. Still goalless here as we just passed, well, exactly at the halfway mark. 22 minutes and 30 seconds in. Very tight game as we expected.
All the Sting are back in their box and hoping to prevent a dangerous ball in there for a shot here off of this.
Played in. There's a Cavalier head that got on the end of it, but no problems there for goalkeeper Diaco.
Ball kind of hanging in the air there on that free kick. Nobody could get to it.
You can't keep that one in, and that's gone out for a throw, which Pascal will take on the far side. Throws it down, looking for Gondin. She can't keep that in, so it is going to be another throw, this time for Seneca.
No one's been able to really break through yet. Excellent technique and skill on show here today, though.
Just the one real save of note that Stabile had to make in the first 15 minutes. Nice save from a shot by Peralta Fernandez. Diaco hasn't really been tested yet, despite some pressure by the Cavaliers. And here's Peralta Fernandez once again with a little bit of space to move into. Probably going to go to Shears. Indeed it does. Alfred's in the middle on the penalty spot. There's also Gattoni coming at the far side. She chips it in, and it's in the goal!
Wow!
Yes, he put it in. Now we're going to ask the question whether it was a shot or a cross. It doesn't matter.
It counts.
It counts, and she goes to celebrate with the Seneca supporters there over on the far side.
Right at the far post in the top corner. Keeper couldn't reach it. As Nick says, it looked like a cross. Maybe she just delayed her response to that, thinking it was going to go out. And she's been dangerous the whole 22 minutes of the first half here. They're getting the ball to her. She can cross it. She's very good on the ball, turning back.
Goal scored at the 25th minute by number 14, Jessica Shears.
Well, we're going to give her the, you know what? I think the way she looked up before she delivered that, I think that was meant. And we're going to give her the benefit of the doubt, I think, and say that that was a beautiful chip over the goalkeeper's head.
Yeah. I think if you asked her, she'd say it was a shot.
I will go with that. So an excellent finish there by Jessica Shears, who's probably been the outstanding player on show so far for the Sting. Always on the ball and looking lively. Alfred's battling hard. Now Gattoni, foul. Ooh, and now, but not for the first time. The referee maybe a little bit quick on the whistle there when there was an opportunity for a little bit of a break.
Some referees would let that go, play on. Others wanted to see the foul enforced.
Then again, she is maybe for the second time trying her luck there, but this time Stabile is watchful.
She was wise to the idea.
I think that's just what the game needed. Now it'll open up even more, I think. Certainly going to put the Cavaliers even more on the front foot to try and find a way back quickly. Here's Grandin. Subset. Nice visible midfield there to Gattoni shows good feet and finds Peralta Fernandez, who's almost got a free roll in the midfield. She's playing right across the middle of the park, popping up on both wings and also in the centre. And that's cleared down, and Fernandez has got an opportunity here. She read the bounce very well. She's got Dupont to her left. She finds her. Now what can she do? Ooh, now that one, from our vantage, that one did look, out of all the times she's been claimed a foul in this first half, that one looked more than a good shout. And certainly the coach is not happy down to our left. And now Sanesac bundles Gattoni over, and that doesn't please the Quebec team either. So
a little bit of frustration coming in the boil there.
There is. And Dupont is having a word with the referee, Lafortune, there.
How many times do I have to get fouled before you see it, referee? That's probably what she's telling the official.
I think that would be a good guess, even though she had her back to us and we couldn't lip read. But this has certainly livened things up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the technique and the style of both of these squads. They move the ball so elegantly, and before you know it, they've moved it 50 yards by 2 or 3 touches.
Headed there by Burke. Here's Sanesac in the midfield. Hasn't put the Cavaliers off their game. Here's War. Thought about going to left to Dupont. In the end, she goes back into the middle. A bit short though, but Sanesac, she couldn't really make the pass. Lee is there to try and pick it up. Pascal is battling well over on the far side.
23, Felicia Roy, Rookie of the Year in the Quebec Conference this season. Off to a good start, and a wonderful career ahead for her by the look of it.
Neat and tidy in the midfield, isn't she, the number 23? And she's up against tough players there. Gattoni, Peralta Fernandez and Lee, all very assured on the ball. Sanesac and Subsac as well for the Cavaliers. So the midfield, there's a lot of guile and a lot of good technique in the middle of the field, and we're seeing that in this game so far. Both teams trying to get their front players involved quickly.
They're a step up from some of the other competition that we've seen in the tournament so far. Very impressive.
Here's Rainville. Out to Merlin. Goes past Peralta. That's a nice tackle by Udenberg. She's going to play it back. Here's Dupont coming back deeper to pick the ball up. I'm sure Coach Orsidi would sooner see her further up the field, but she's trying to get on the ball as much as possible. Here's Rainville. Well in by Lee. She ran it out really well. Now can she set Alfred free? Ooh. No, she can't, because Savari is there. Merlin keep this in play. She can. She does very well indeed. Udenberg though is strong in that tackle, and she comes away with it. Finds Gattoni in the midfield. Good footwork by the number 20 into Lee, into Alfred. Back to Udenberg. Here's Shears again. Now what can she do? Tries a turn. Comes back. Forward by Udenberg. Gattoni tries to battle for that. Now Peralta, can she get a shot away? Tries to play the ball forward.
Alfred was asking for the ball there, and it just didn't happen for her.
I think Alfred wanted it to feet, and I think Peralta Fernandez was just trying to put the ball forward for her to run onto, so there was a bit of a misunderstanding there. But
both coaches are shouting out instructions to on the fly here as the game progresses.
But I think both coaches will be pleased that both sides are creating chances. Just the one right now is the one that counts for Seneca.
They've been able to play.
Beautiful, a beautiful chip, we'll say, from just outside on the right-hand side here by Jessica Shears. Oh, nice turn by Dupont. This time she does get the foul. And we've got a yellow card too. So not only do we have a foul in Dupont's favour, but a yellow card to number 9, Jaden Burke. That'll put her on a tightrope for the rest of the game, because she certainly likes to tackle the number 9 for Seneca Sting.
You like to have that kind of player on your back line there.
Oh yes.
Take care of business.
Yeah. Very much a no-nonsense type defender from what we can see so far.
The Sting are all strung out here, guessing that they're going to try and hit one wide for the Cavaliers to run onto. Looks by the setup anyway. I mean, has Roy got enough in it to do that?
Just chips it forward. Grandin's going to battle for that, but she's beaten by the bounce and it's cleared. Rainville's going to pick this up there for the Cavaliers, and she has to go back to her goalkeeper, who clears right-footed. Bit of a hurried clearance though. Picked up by Shears. And she, oh, and again.
Well, the coaching are in complete disagreement with the officiating, we could say. To this point, we've seen a lot of contentious fouls and possible fouls, and neither side is happy with the officiating.
Well,
I think we can say that.
I think the problem there was that not for the first time an advantage could have been played. Maybe the position was better if they'd played. I don't think the issue was whether there was a foul or not. It's whether an advantage
could have played on.
Yeah, and I think that's certainly the issue that the Ontario team have had so far. I think there's been 2 or 3 instances where they've been in a good position. But either way, they have a free kick, so they've still got the ball, so they've still got a chance here to create something.
Here, you chip over the top here, Nick.
I think she's going for goal.
No,
she
it's a
does.
shot.
Not a bad effort. Quite a way out though for Shears, but the form she's in so far, that could have easily gone into the top corner.
Yeah, it was nicely placed over the top of the wall, and it came down nicely, but the keeper was there.
Here's Merlin trying to find the ball. Bit of a loose pass. No, Panazza's there. She tries to find Dupont. The ball does get through to her in the end, but Udenberg's there. Nice play again by Shears. Tackled by Sanasak. Udenberg tidies up and plays it inside to Lee. She finds Gattoni now with a little bit of space. Nice play again here. Well picked up by Sobsak, but the ball dinges not away, but tried to play it through and just went through to the goalkeeper, and now Cavaliers try and build up from the back again with Merlin. That's a good ball. Dupont's there. Lost a shin guard there as she was challenged. Doesn't seem to be in too much of a hurry to pick it up. She does now. Ball's played forward. Too far for Shears.
Thing I like about this game so far, there's barely a wasted touch, Nick. Everything has a purpose, a direction, an idea behind it. They're really connected, really good communicating team. Each knows where the other is and are ready to help out.
Well, plays it forward, Panazza. Here's Dupont. Nice run again though. Nice little 1-2. It's good defending. Here's Shears. Merlin is right behind her. That's going to be a throw into the Cavaliers. Foul there. Looked like it was Shears that was knocked down. I think it was Panazza that was the guilty party in that case. Good to give her a little bit of a shoulder. Burke plays it long. Nice control by Peralta Fernandez, does well there. And does she get the throw in? She does. Kayla Rudenberg with the throw, looks for Alfred. Nice play by Sinasak. She just knocks it back to her goalkeeper. We haven't really seen Alfred in a good position yet for a shot on goal.
They have been trying to find her.
They have.
But, and there's been some nearly flicks on for her to run onto and get into a nice position. But no, you're right. It hasn't come out for her yet.
Just not quite on the same wavelength as her teammates, but certainly a danger up there.
You can see how she scored so many goals for the Sting in the Ontario Championship round, and in the season there, I think she was one of the top scorers. in Ontario.
Yeah, 25 goals, and here she is. And
There-
good
another
save against
bite.
the bill.
Oh,
It's in. It's in. It's going to count. She wasn't there, but she was onside. Is it Shears again? Maybe. It is.
I think you're right. It is.
It's Shears again. And we were just talking about the danger that Alfred poses.
She was in the mix there. She was part of the solution, Nick.
She certainly was. She had 2 stabs at it herself. Stabili did well.
Seems to be some issue there with the referee now. Rainville begging for some kind of an explanation, or
Are they looking for a handball maybe? Are they saying that there was a handball in there, judging by the...
let's see if we can get a replay on that. There might be something on the replay monitor. The referee isn't buying it.
No. And it was Shears who was there on hand
Yeah.
again. Reacted quickly to the melee. Here it is. Here's our replay. Oh no! Well, the push was from. There was a push there. It wasn't from a Seneca player.
Does it go down and hit somebody? No, the keeper makes a nice save there. Does it hit somebody on the arm here? And bounces. There's Alfred again.
No, don't
A
see
foul
anything.
on the keeper, is there?
I don't see too much in
No.
that. I don't see anything there that would. I don't think
No.
VAR would rule that one out. I think VAR would be quite happy with that one if we've got the advantage of the replay, of course. But
I think we can say that the Sting are showing they're a little hungrier. They seem to be the hungrier outfit here, or at least taking advantage of the opportunities they've had. Kudos to them.
so 2-0 now. How will the Cavalier respond from that? We have 7 minutes before the break.
Seneca College goal scored at the 37th minute by number 14, Jessica Shears.
She is now with 2 goals.
Nice take there by Alfred. Look at that.
Beautiful play there. Is Peralta Fernandez, and Seneca are starting to run the show a little bit. They're starting to click in the midfield. And Shears again. She's got past Merlin. That's a good cross with her right foot this time, just a bit over Gattoni's head.
I think it's possible, Nick, that the Cavaliers have not seen this kind of competition in their home conference, their home tournament. Maybe this is a step up for them, playing a team from Ontario that has the class that the Sting have shown here in the first half, in a key game for both schools.
Berg plays it forward. No opportunity here. Now she can go. Nice touch there from Dupont. Burke comes across, but Burke's already been yellow carded. Oh, well played there, Peralta Fernandez. Beautiful there. Clearance just goes out, but she got back quickly.
I think the word was out by the Sting. They knew to watch out for Dupont.
They'll end with the throw. Played forward by Rainville. It's Penat, and now she's got the no, nothing there. She's not going to get that one, but Dupont's got it on her right foot. It's well blocked by Udenberg. Here's Senesac. Good play there. Oh, and that was that. Are we going to get something? Yes, we're going to get pulled back. It's going to be a free kick.
Nice fake and turn by her there. Did you see that, where she faked one way and turned back the other to the line?
Beautiful turn. I think it was Carly Udenberg, was it? Number 6, Kayla Udenberg.
Yeah.
That fouled her there. Yes, it was. We see on the replay. She gave her a tug back, and it's going to be a free kick.
I have to say this referee is by the book. You know, she's going strictly by the book here. This is what a foul is, and this is what we're doing, and this is the way it's going to be.
Absolutely right on the money with that one. Let her play through it and then brought it back for the foul. It was a clear foul, well spotted.
Looks like the Cavalier are getting to run to the penalty spot on something here by the look of it. Kind of an odd spot. What do you take a shot here? Do you try and set one up at the penalty spot? Do you run into the 6-yard box and hope to crash it home? Let's see what they've got in mind here. Is that Rainville over the ball? I think so. Yeah, there's a lot of runners, a lot of runs happening there. They're all running into the far post.
Chips it over.
Chips it over. Oh yeah, it was a far post run. The ball's still in play. Oh, it spun out. We're edging toward half-time. Several minutes to go yet, but
Here's Burke bringing the ball up for the Seneca Sting. Rainville.
oh,
Alfred's there, but Rainville's able to recover. Just turns back.
right,
Played
trying to
long,
reach
well
one.
picked up by Uddenberg. Here's War. Finds Dupont. Chipped in towards the penalty spot. Nice header there by Uddenberg. She clears it. Dupont well intercepted by Peralta Fernandez. Now what can she do? She's got Alfred in front of her. She tries to play her in. She does. And well across by Savaria. Not sure whether that was going out to for a corner or a goal kick. Just can't quite see from our vantage point here.
I think it won't be long before they start to find Shanice Alfred here. They're trying to feed her the ball. There's been some near misses. That was another example of an almost through ball to Alfred, and she was important in that second goal for them. She was in a nice position to drive one toward the keeper, and it resulted the scramble resulted in a second goal for this thing.
It is going to be a corner. Shears and Peralta are standing over it. Whether they'll go short at this point. Shears takes it right-footed. She swings it in. Looks for Gattoni. She's not quite able to get on the end of that, and that's going to just run through. And that's going to be a throw for Champlain College.
So the Sting have put down a marker here. We're almost at halftime, and the Cavaliers now realize they're in a dogfight here, and they're going to have to step up their game if they want to stay in it here in the second half.
Foul on the far side. It's going to be a free kick. Mike Pascal's going to take it. She goes in short. Played long. Sobczak pushes it forward. Ball goes wide. Here's Merlin. Looking for some options ahead of her. Plays the ball in to Pinazza. Gets it back. Got Lee for company. Nothing there. Just sort of stumbled over the ball, and now Gattoni can bring it back forward. Here's Alfred. Coming deep to pick up the ball. Finds Peralta Fernandez. Gattoni's continued her run. Gets a touch, but just goes through to Stabile. So what do you think the message for the Cavaliers will be at half-time by Coach Orsida? They haven't probably faced adversity like this season.
He's going to tell them, you've got work to do, girls. You better pick it up. And it wouldn't surprise me if they do come out in the second half and really do. They know now that what they've shown so far isn't good enough, Nick. They're going to have to do better.
They just haven't tested goalkeeper Diaco enough. They've had pressure, and they've had moments where they've been playing the ball through nicely, and but they just haven't had that really good opportunity to see what goalkeeper Diaco can do in the Seneca net. While at the other end, we've seen what Shears is able to do, and the danger of Alfred and the guile of Lee and Peralta Fernandez.
They've used their opportunities, the Sting, and the Cavaliers have not manufactured enough. And we're going to get another minute or so by the look of it as we come to the end of the first half here, with the Sting leading the Cavalier by a score of 2-0 and some beautiful goals. Some of the nicest goals we've seen in the tournament so far.
Play down the line, Grandin with the header. Sobczak tries to keep it alive in midfield. It's going to be really the last opportunity, you'd think, for Champlain to be able to do something. Dupont with a heavy touch, cleared by Burke. A little bit of space for Peralta Fernandez. Beautiful turn. Now she's driving towards the goal. Is she able to get her shot away? Pascal comes across, does enough there just to put her off. And the ball goes wide.
Alfred with her hands raised saying, oh, you could have passed that to me. But she had the right to take a shot there.
And that is indeed the final action of the first half. It's flown by as good a game as we thought it would be. Some beautiful soccer on display. But right now, it's the Seneca Sting with the advantage. They lead by 2-0. And we will be back in about 10 or 15 minutes for what should be an exciting second half. We'll see you then.
The host Holland College Hurricanes take on the College St. Croix in tonight's final match of the day. That's 5:30 p.m. Holland against St. Croix.
Nick and I were just talking here at halftime in the game between St. Lambert Cavaliers, the Champlain College, and the Seneca College Sting, up 2-0 here. The Cavaliers probably had a good meeting here at halftime, trying to figure out what they have to do differently, what they have to improve to get themselves back in the game. Down 2 goals at halftime, Nick, and they've struggled to get in a position to really challenge and threaten the Sting goalkeeper. And it's nice to be able to start a game with a 2-0 lead. And let's see if Champlain, Nick, has it in them to find a way to get on the score sheet and make a game of it here.
Indeed, we'll have to sort of wait and see. It looks like we're going to see a change from Coach Sirianni for the Sting. It looks like Alexis Cordero is going to come in. She had a good game yesterday. She was on the bench to start today's game, but she's coming in now. She played down the middle yesterday, so maybe we'll see Alfred move to a more wide position. That's a possibility. And just seeing who it is that
Coach
Cordero
is probably saying more of the same, please.
I'm sure he'll be very satisfied with what he saw in the first half. So Cordero is in. Doesn't seem to be any changes for the Cavaliers.
At St. Clair College in Windsor, Ontario. Final score, Piano College 2, Brandon University 0.
Coach Orseed is obviously putting trust in his starting 11 to turn this round. What was the case, John, of you've got us into this mess, now you can get us out of it.
Show us what you can do.
Indeed. So we'll wait and see. We're looking forward to it. Should be a great second half here.
They've got the kickoff.
Can the Cavalier find a way back? And I think it's number 7, Pania, that's made way for Cordero. She is moved to the wide. Looks like Alfred is still going to play down the middle. So let's see what happens. Good header there by Urdenberg. Picked up by Subsack. Back to Rayner.
I think the plan here, just in the first few touches by the Cavaliers, get the ball in their end and let's see what we can do with it.
Well, they've got a free kick, so we might get something here which can pay early dividends. We'll have to wait and see.
And a couple of 2 or 3 players of the Cavaliers getting into the danger zone. Looks like they're considering what's possible there in the free kick.
Referee doesn't like the ball for some reason, so she throws it off, and one of the ball helpers on the far side throws a new one in. Maybe that's the change of luck that the Cavalier need. There's 3 players standing over it right now. Let's see if we can see
Drop
something.
it on the penalty spot, maybe?
Let's just wait and see what's going to happen here. She takes it right-footed, chipped into the top of the box. It's not a great free kick. It's headed away slightly by Urdenberg. Kept in on the far side by Subsack. We give a slice clearance by Burke. Panazza can't control it. Haven't really been able to clear their lines, but this time Peralta Fernandez does so, and this time it's cleared high and handsome into the bleachers over on the far side.
Peralta Fernandez has had a good game. She seems to pop up in the right spot all the time and be able to get on the ball.
Very impressive, the number 17 for Seneca. 50-year player, very experienced player for the Sting from Toronto. And here come, here is Peralta Fernandez, chips the ball forward. Good header by Savaria. Played into Lee. Nice and tidy again by Lee. Here's Shears, certainly the player of the first half. 2 goals, the first We looked at it again on the replay, and we gave her the benefit to say it was a shot or a chip, and I think we will stick by that decision. She lifted her head and sort of put a beautiful ball into the corner. That's played in, and there's a Stabile has to come forward, and
both of them felt that one.
I'm not sure what. I think we've seen. It's going to be a foul on the goalkeeper, I think. Well, they both came together. We'll have to wait and see what. There we go. We just had a look at the replay there. We just missed it. We'll have a look at it again. Stabile is sitting up. She's got her arms wide. It was Cordero that took the brunt of that, but I'm not sure which way the actual foul. It's.
Unnecessary conversations in a game when they've already been decided.
Cordero was looking at the ball.
She's trying to play it.
And the goalkeeper was literally flattened her.
Yeah.
Should go off that side or come on this side?
So what? I mean, we'll wait and see what the decision is here.
It's a free kick.
It's a free kick. And a yellow card to Cordero, so
The keeper crashed into her, Cordero.
Are you allowed on from there?
anyway, we're going to have a free kick. One of those, of course, I think you often see the goalkeeper is going to get the call in 99% of the cases. A little bit harsh maybe on the Seneca striker who did have eyes on the ball when she went for that. And we did see the yellow card, but anyway, the game's on and away we go. Played forward. Here's Alfred.
She on the field?
The Cavaliers are playing more directly now. I've seen them thump several balls forward, hoping to get on the end of them and get things going.
Brunazza heads into the midfield. Nice flick on there. Here's Cordero, and this is a foul against. I think it's a foul against the Cavaliers. So it is going to be a free kick. Foul by number 5, Sobczak. Burke's going to take that. Ooh, that was a hard one there by Burke.
Oh, she felt that one.
She did.
Right on the ankle. Burke
Burke's
felt it
already
too.
been carded, so this could be interesting, and she's in a bit of pain there. We felt we heard it.
Leather on leather there. Or what they call leather today, vinyl. Vinyl on vinyl.
Certainly the boots aren't, I don't think there was much boot there. I think it was...
More ankle. And the equipment today, not to criticize it, but you look at these new boots they're wearing, it looks like they're made out of milk carton material. There's not a whole lot of protection in the boots today. And the lighter the better is the word, but you know, they're giving away a lot of protection when they're so thin and flimsy, so light. Not a card. Not a card for Burke. We thought there might have been.
Certainly a strong challenge, and anyway, Panazza thankfully seems to be okay.
Yeah,
Certainly
she's
felt
fine.
it, but anyway, we're going to get a free kick.
They've been more direct in many of their early touches here in the second half. Let's see if they go direct on this one. Rainbow is very good at pounding it forward to a spot. I would say just that corner just inside the box here. Just by the D, just by the top of the D there. A good target for people to run onto if she can find that. She's kicking it into the wind though, mind.
Reginal takes it.
There it is, right
Plays
there.
it in, headed away.
Oh,
Nice
a quick
there.
shot! Oh, that had something on it.
And it just went wide.
Oh, sorry.
And the shot came in there, just went wide. It's going to be a corner kick. Ball comes over, goes some and Good hands there by the goalkeeper, Diaco. Still hasn't really been tested though, John, the goalkeeper. We're sort of waiting to see her get her hands on maybe a few stingers shots, but we haven't seen any yet.
Oh, she hasn't been challenged or really tested, has she?
We'll wait and see what. I'm sure there's going to be plenty in this half though that's going to test her mettle. Here's Peralta Fernandez. Here's Alfred. Nice run there by challenge came in. It was a good run by Camara there, getting forward on the left hand side. Here's Udenberg. Goes back to Lee. She takes a bit of a tumble. Seneca's there. Here's an opportunity here for Grandin. Appealing for offside. There doesn't seem to be any. Can she get the shot across? And there Diaco is pulled into action. And that, and we saw what she's made of there. That was a good save.
It was, and I thought maybe the pass across the box might have been on there, Nick. It looked like there was someone there ready to tap it home.
And now there's another great opportunity. It's on just ahead of Dupont, this time with the flag. But this has been a good couple of minutes for the Cavalier.
They're starting to show some value here for their play. Number 1 ranked team in the country.
So just have a look at this replay. Grandin was in. She was past Burke. It went, and that was a good save.
Yeah, what with
she
her
got
legs.
Down well.
Maybe 1 or 2 touches too many, Nick. On the way in, earlier shot might have been a better choice.
Possible. But the goalkeeper timed her save well. Here's Alfred. Intercepted by Pascal. Chased down by Cordero. And as far as Camara. Grandin sends Lee for a tumble.
In all fairness, the Cavalier have stepped up their play here early in the second half. They're desperate, anxious for a goal here now.
I think they're going to need one fairly soon, because the longer this half goes on. 10 minutes in. Cordero's chasing this down. So it's going to stay in. There's Peralta Fernandez. Here's Alfred. Peralta Fernandez again. Nicely picks it up. Here's Grandin now. Got Panazza ahead of it. Grandin's going to try and go down. Well intercepted by Udenberg. We are battling hard there with Shears. Back to Savaria. Played long. Udenberg's there with the clearance. Trying to get Dupont. That's going to run out of play. I think the point you made there, John, they are going a little bit more direct.
They are, and there's a little bit more fight in them, Nick. I think they've realized now that they're in a fight for their life in this tournament, and they're a little bit more bite. Not so fancy, not so much one touch, more direct, and get the ball in there and see what we can do with it.
Well, Grandin playing on the right. We have number 13 Panazza playing down the middle, and Dupont cutting in from the left-hand side. Nice turn there. Good play by Reginal. Played in there. Here's Pascal. Got a bit of room. Sends it across. And Diaco, as we thought, she's been called into action a bit more now.
She hadn't had too much to do in the first 45 minutes. She's been a lot busier now.
Flicked on by Gattoni. Here's Alfred. Big punching challenge over on the far side.
She hasn't got up. I think that's Rainville there.
I
It
think
went
it
down.
is Rainville, isn't it? I think she may just got caught there by a stray foot there. Is it as she followed through with the tackle? I think the wind's died down on us.
It
I don't.
is.
This is the nicest weather we've had, I think, so far.
Much calmer than it has been so far in the tournament. And I'm not going to complain even when we do get a little bit of a breeze here now, because it's much more pleasant to watch the game and to call it.
Just watching that there on the replay, I think she has just caught her there as she went down. I think we're going to get a second look at it, are we? Is this the opportunity? Yes, here it is. You just see sort of landed on her there. She is, and
she didn't get to the ball, but she tried and fell on top of Rainville, who still hasn't got up. She felt that one. The physio out there.
Almost looked like she landed either on her shoulder, maybe, or certainly landed on top of her.
The Sting are having a little conference here at midfield, trying to just sort of analyze how things are going and how they want to proceed from here. I think Alfred's got a little bit of cramp there.
Also gives Coach Osida a chance to have a word with his team. I'm sure he might be concerned if Rainville's not able to continue, though, as we come up to the hour mark.
Second half has started here for the Cavalier with whatever plan they had. It hasn't been too effective. They have been going forward more directly, but we haven't seen many of the results. Coach is giving some encouragement to his players and telling them how they should take it from here. We haven't seen much from DuPont, who was a real star in the first round, Nick. She's been kind of held in check here by the Sting. She came up with a hat trick, I think, in their opening game, and so far she's been held off the score sheet.
There's a couple of heavy challenges in the first half that on her that I don't think she was too enamoured with, and since then, you're right, she's not been in the game. They haven't got on the ball as much in this second half. Rainville, it looks like she's on her feet over there, thankfully, so with a bit of luck, it may not be more than just a bit of wind maybe knocked out of her.
I thought he might make a change there, but no, she's going to come back on. She's still not feeling the best there. She doesn't look too spry over there. She's bending over, and it's a sore one.
Are we going to make a change? The fourth official's got the substitute board in her hand. Not a player that he'd want to lose, I don't think, John. Rainville's pretty strong back there.
Yeah. She dominates that area just in front of the box there, and she's always in position, always ready to take a ball and make a pass.
Abby, did you show the numbers?
They did not start yet.
Anyway, we'll continue. We'll see if she's going to make it back on. It's going to be a throw on the far side to Seneca. Rainville still waits on the sideline. And it's going to be a foul to the Sting.
There she is back on now.
I think you could say that the Cavalier have taken the sting out of the Sting so far. I've been waiting to use that one.
I like that. I like that.
But they have so far in the second half, but let's see what they can do here. Chance there, Gattoni. Oh, it's come off the post, but the flag is up there on the far side.
How did that get all the way through?
Gattoni snuck through with the header. Let's have a quick look there on the replay. It was a good ball in by Burke. And Gattoni, yeah, rather bounced a little bit. It wasn't really well dealt with. And came back off the post, but the offside flag had gone up to save the Cavalier. We need to find a way back into this game, I would think, and pretty quickly.
Yeah. It shows a few flourishes there early on as the second half started, but it's kind of petered out a little bit.
Gone down with that good chance about 5 minutes into the half, and there was another shot that just went wide. But so far, Diaco is still pretty untroubled. That's a hard challenge, and that's going to be a cart. No, it's just a foul by Udenberg on Grandin, who's inquiring from the referee. No, I don't need any treatment, she's saying. Of course, the problem when the physio comes on, John, is that they have to leave the field, and then that leaves their team down.
Yeah,
so
there's no advantage, is there?
There's no. Rainville's going to take this. Hopefully, I think she looks okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just a bit of wind knocked out of her when she was flattened, I guess is the fair description by Shears.
Can they make something out of this? Hold on, the referee saw something she didn't. No, just
they've let it through, and here's a chance here. Panazzi, can she get it?
Oh.
But now the flag has gone up, so we've got offside. Okay. Offside flag went up on this near side.
They've been, I wouldn't say pegged back, but like you say, they've taken the sting out of Seneca College here, and they've kind of put themselves in the conversation now, the Cavalier.
But can they create that chance that's going to get them on the scoreboard? Chance there, and Peralta Fernandez goes down. Fouled by Girondin by the looks of it. She's up okay. Hobbles away. Burke's going to take this. Shears tries to create something on that far side. Picked up by War. Rainville has to turn back. It's played long. Here's Lee. Shears. Played forward again. Alfred tries to help it on. Gattoni. Peralta Fernandez. Good drive. Played by Stabile. Just a reminder too, after this game we've got another semi-final. Holland College Hurricanes against the Saint-Foy Dynamique, and I think, John, that's going to be another good game.
Two really good teams that we've seen so far in the tournament, scoring lots of goals too, Nick.
So this one, I think, is certainly living up to what we hoped it would be. A very competitive, tight game. And even though they're 2 down, you can't say that Champlain College are out of this yet, and they try and get something on this side, but that's overhit by Sanisak.
A little too far for anybody to get a boot on it there in the box.
We're going to have a double change here for the Cavalier. Naomi Affo is going to come in. She was impressive yesterday, John. I thought the number 14 when she came on. I thought she had a good game.
St. Lambert.
Elise Perron is also coming on.
Game number 14, Noemi Affo, and number 17, Elise Perron.
And Brianna Pinazza has gone off, and also the Sting are going to make a change. Number 19, Sydney Street is coming in. I don't believe we saw Sydney yesterday, so I think this is her first action, and she's going to come on for
substitution
for Shanice Alfred.
Sting. Now entering the game, number 19.
I think Alfred is still not feeling 100%. She had that knock on her knee yesterday, and she had a little bit of cramp activity there just a few moments ago. Maybe that's a wise decision. Or maybe he's going a little more defensive.
Street seems to have taken up a forward role. Here's Cordero. Came off Savaria. And another one of the Sting players has a problem right now. Number 3, Kathleen Kamara. Looks like cramp as well.
Yep.
In my non-medical opinion.
She's okay though.
Hobbles along. She's going to take the throw as 67 minutes. We're at the halfway mark in this second half. Seneca Sting lead by 2-0. against the Champlain College St. Lambert Cavaliers.
Street with her first touch there. She wasn't able to control it, but it is a throw to the Sting.
Camera's going to take it. And here by Pascal. First touch for Offo. Immediately making her presence felt. Street's going to challenge that with Savaria. Savaria gets there first. Played forward by Sanasak. Gatoni's there. Nice footwork again by the number 20. I've been impressed with her, John, number 20.
Yeah,
Gatoni. I think she's been very good. Used her size and her presence well in that midfield. Kamara, a bit of a short pass. Can Grandin keep this in? I think she can. Well, Udenberg came across, and I think Grandin sort of caught her. I think it was mistimed rather than malicious. I don't think it was. I don't think it was anything else. I think she just sort of she came across.
I thought maybe the foul. The foul was against the Cavalier player. Really, just kind of caught her there in the ankle. Maybe I didn't quite see that properly. We'll see who's got the kick here.
Looks like it's going to go to.
Here's Rainfield. She's got a nice touch and a free kick.
I think we've got a card there too. The referee's writing something down, so maybe I just missed the card. I mean, yeah, you look at that, the replay. That was a foul by number 21, Carly Udenberg. So she joins Burke in the referee's notebook. And an opportunity. Here's Rainville. That's a good ball. Is Diaka going to come?
There?
Oh, and she was fouled by.
Keeper came for it and paid for it.
She did. She ran into Afo as well, and a bit of a that would be a mismatch in terms of size, I would say. Similar to the one we saw down this end though before, right? It was a similar thing. The forwards coming in, the both guys on the ball.
Yeah, I don't think Afo was. I think she was watching the ball. She wasn't looking at the keeper.
No.
It was an honest collision, you could say.
Yes. It's been a testing afternoon for the referee.
Yep. Penalty calls and contested.
I think we're going to get a card to the coach. Yeah. So clearly she's a bit. Somebody's been sent away. Somebody's got a yellow card. I didn't see them get a red. So, but she's
dismissed him from the coach's box. Looks like. He got a yellow and is told to move down the.
We can't really see because the tent's in the way. So, but I mean, to me, you know, you watch the game and the same as the one down there. I mean, you put the ball in the air into the penalty area, and the goalkeeper comes. The forwards are entitled to go for those two. You know, she's up on her feet. There was nothing malicious there.
And they do try to protect the goalkeepers, as you said earlier.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they're going for the ball and the keeper's going for the ball, there's not much you can do about it.
No. I'm sure lots of talking points in this game so far, and I'm sure there'll be one or two others before this one is over. Here's Street trying to get the ball under control. Back to Peralta Fernandez again, showing that class in the midfield. Ooh.
This two-goal lead is looking better by the minute.
Yeah.
These 2 goals are looking bigger and bigger as the game in the second half progresses, and we still haven't seen enough from the Cavalier to give them any hope.
Peralta Fernandez certainly knew what she was doing with that foul. I think if the referee had seen the replay that we just saw, I think she may have been going to her cards again. But anyway, it's played forward. And another foul. It's certainly become a very disjointed, bitty game, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Since the major player right now seems to be the referee. Lots of decisions she's having to make. And all that is going to do is play into the Sting's hands, you'd think. Another foul. Going to see another card here. Yes, we are. That's Sebsak, I think, who's just been carded, the number 5.
I just thought to keep things under.
Yeah, took it in and pushed it down.
The Cavaliers are just starting to come apart a little bit. I think they're not used to being in a position of being down 2 goals and having to scramble their way back into a game. They usually are in control and probably putting lots of goals in the net. Not having to scramble for some goals.
They do play in a very competitive division, though. So the Quebec Conference, there's no easy games there. That's a good ball. Gatoni gets ahead on that one. Can't direct it towards goal, and that's going to go behind for a goal kick. So we played 73 minutes.
A goal by the Cavaliers now would make for a storming finish, Nick.
They will. It will. Have to wait and see if they can get one. But right now, maybe you get the sense they're starting to get a little bit frustrated. Need to keep their cool. They need to find a way past this very good Seneca team. Good ball down the line. Street's battling for that. Street gives the foul away. It's number 9, Girondin. Girondin. Played forward by Pascal. Into the area. Afo's there trying to get on the end of it, but that's just going to run through in the end to goalkeeper Diaco. He's quite happy just to dive down on that.
She's sending the Sting forward. She's going right to the edge of the box and hoof it up.
It's been steady so far, the Seneca goalkeeper. We were saying in the first half we hadn't seen much of her, but she's made a couple of good saves in this half. Showed her bravery as well, coming out off her line a couple of times. Here's Afo. Tony slid in, but Cavaliers still have the ball on the far side.
I have 4 subs left.
They're having to play a come-from-behind game for the Cavaliers, something they're not used to, I think.
We'll have to wait and see. And yet another Seneca player has gone down with cramp, so player on the far side. Not quite sure who it is. It's Shears. We haven't seen as much of in this half, have we? As an attacking threat.
She started brightly, didn't she? She got that goal, sort of set the tone for the Sting early in the game.
I think the emphasis right now is just on defense and protecting what they already have.
2 goals is going to begin to look like a mountain here for the Cavaliers if they don't strike quickly.
Here's Afo. Up against Dupont's gone down again. Played forward by Street. That's not going to be a problem for Stabile, although Cordero's chasing it down into the corner. It's gone behind for a goal kick.
What can they do to get on the score sheet here? They got to get the ball together. They got to get it up the other end. And they got to see if they can put one together.
Here's Pascal. Players ahead of her, but she takes the space. What's she going to be able to do with this? Tries to find Dupont, but it's another ball that's overhit.
And the keeper read it well and was up there to pick it up and stop the threat.
She did. You get the impression that this more direct style, this isn't the natural game for the Cavalier.
No, that's a sort of a scraping kind of a.
Alexis, you lose it, you win it back.
Fernandez Peralta. Gondine, no foul. No. Kamara, his Street. Pascal does well. She wins that, the right fullback. Strong play by Peralta Fernandez. Afo tries to chase that away by Burke, who's been super strong at the back there. Beautiful play by Cordero. She took that on. Savaria won the tackle. Street tries to battle her way through. And in the end, it's cleared by Rainville. Good header by Udenberg. Been strong at the back with Burke. Peralta Fernandez, too much though for Street, and that's just going to run through to the goalkeeper.
They're having to play in a way that they're probably not used to, having to come from 2 goals down. They're not used to that probably in this position, and they're struggling to find a way to do it.
Here's Grandin. Good ball down the line. Afo's going to battle for that. She goes down, but nothing doing. Burke is able to sweep it up.
Here we go, Sid. Here we go.
Cordero tries to put pressure on that. Here's Pascal. It's gone out, and it's going to be a throw to the Cavalier. More activity on the Sting bench.
Setting on fresh legs. We did see some cramp over there last stoppage in play. Maybe they need some fresh legs in there.
Faith Metcalf-Simiana is coming on. Came on yesterday and made a big difference when she came on against the Blue Devils yesterday. Number 12. What can the Cavalier do? Nice tackle in there. Simsak knots it in. Away by camera. Good defensive clearance. Here's Pascal now. Is she able to do something? Takes it inside. Strong tackled by Cordero. And referee didn't like the challenge. And we're going to see another card here.
Not which way it's going to go.
A robust challenge there by Cordero, says referee La Fortune.
Oh, a red.
The red's come out. Now then.
That changes the strategy, and that changes the story, and the.
It does. Now,
way
was that
things are going.
was that a second yellow for dissent? Maybe.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
You think?
Let's see what we see here on the replay. There's the ball.
Oh, she had a little bit of a swing at her, did she? And the referee caught that.
A little bit of niggle there.
But the yellow card came out first, did it not? More like she just sort of swatted her away, but anyway, that's going to. And the sad thing for her is that's going to put her out the gold medal game if they get there.
Here it is here now. Oh, it was a wild swing. I think that was what it was, Nick.
Just caught her afterwards, maybe. Oh, there. Did she? I think there must have been. I think there must have been something after that as well. But anyway, we'll no doubt it's another talking point that we can discuss later over a cup of tea.
This might be just the break the Cavalier needed, a chance for them to get on the scoreboard here.
And I wonder if that's going to change things in terms of the substitutions as well. So let's see what Cavalier can do right now. Sobsak's going to take this. They need something, and they need something quickly. It's played in. Up and the ball bounced around, it's cleared. Comes to the Sting. Played forward by Camera. Pascal's going to pick that up.
Hey, stay.
Here's Camera. Played forward. Sobsak's there. Good work by Camera. She goes down. Good play there. She won the foul very well.
Yeah, shielded the ball off and caused the foul.
We're going to see another change come into the game for the Cavalier. Looks like it's going to be the number 7, Sarah Botelho. And I think it's is it Ward that's gone off, I think.
Champlain St. Lambert now into the game. Number 7, Sarah Botelho.
So Botelho's in, and it looks like it was Ward that's gone on. Botelho's gone straight up front to join AFO.
I didn't see who came off.
I think it was War, I think, number 23. Oh, strong challenge there, and that's a foul by Sobsak on Shears.
Jordan, can you ask Jesse?
It's certainly been a fierce battle, John, and we, just as we anticipated.
I think we reached the
Intense.
point now that they're running out of time, Nick.
8 minutes left. But down to 10 men, Seneca Sting. Following the red card to Cordero.
They have not found any answers. They've had a few ideas, a few changes in tactics, but they have not had an answer for the Sting.
Ken Burke, what's she going to do with this free kick? Just plays it. She goes for goal. That's no problem at all for Mr. Beale. She can play it forward. Affo, that's a good touch. Udenberg's going to deal with this. So it looks like Street's just going to play up front on her own now for Seneca. They don't need to take any chances.
She'll be the target of the outlet ball.
Oh, here's a chance here. Can Grandin do something? DuPont's going to keep that in, is she? She manages to get it across. It's cleared. DuPont picks it up again. That's a good cross. Whistle's gone.
Looks like the ball might have went out there, did it?
Didn't get, no, there wasn't a signal. Was it offside? I think we have a... Nobody really quite knows. We have a...
Not sure what that was.
I think it must be offside. I think it was an offside call. We can't really see the assistant's flag from this side, so we'll go with that. Certainly from the position where she was, so it's taken long. Cleared forward, prodded forward again. Seneca. Quite happy just to clear their lines right now, Seneca. Doesn't need to be pretty, just needs to be effective. Gattoni. Here's Street, who's done lots of running since she's come on. Sobsak's there. She goes backwards. Here's Pascal. Getting desperate times now for the Cavalier. Bit of a miscontrol by Sobsak. Played forward. Good header by Udenberg. Here's DuPont. Can she get the shot away? Well done, Gattoni, but she's beaten. And now here's an opportunity. She can shoot.
Whoa! She just couldn't keep it down, Nick. She just couldn't keep that shot down. She made some nice space for herself, and it just kind of grazed over the top of the bar. Nice feet.
I think she said, looking at that, she should probably have done better. Just lifted her head at the wrong time. Went for the top corner, but sort of just got under it a little bit.
Got a bit anxious, I think.
And with 5 minutes left in this cup semi-final, and you're down by 2 goals, those are the opportunities that you need to take.
And with the squabbling and the stops and all, we might see an extended period of time added on here at the end, Nick.
I expect we'll see a few more minutes than we've seen in previous games. Sting going to make another couple of substitutions.
Fresh legs.
All hands to the pump at this point. That's going to be a throw. Looks like it's going to be Hayley Greco coming on, and ball comes in. Oh, Diaco's there. She did well. She got something on it. And Faith Metcalf-Simiana is now going to come on. That change was going to be made earlier before the red card to Cordero. And Diaco plays it long. Street tussles for it. Tony picks it up. Good challenge. Grandin do something here. She got Udenberg in front of her. She's forced wide. Good tackle by the defender, but it's going to be...
Might be a free kick. Somebody's hurt. Both of them hurt.
Again, we're looking at possible replays here as to try and determine what happened there. It looked like a corner. I didn't see too much of a foul, was there?
I think she kind of swept their feet out from underneath her there.
Grandin certainly thinks she got something, and it looks like they do have the ball, so we are going to see a... Meantime, the Sting want to make their substitutions.
It is a free kick. Right on the byline. They got that big Gattoni in the wall. Refs marching off the 10 yards.
Hard work. Hard work.
Substitution for the Seneca Sting. Entering the game, number 24, Haley Greco.
So Greco's come in. Number
Also
3,
entering the game,
Kamara's
for the
gone
Seneca
off.
Sting, number 12, Faith Metcalf Simiana.
Metcalf Simiana is also in, and goal scoring hero Jessica Shears is off.
Her day is over. Her race is run. She's put in a good shift for the Sting today. Full value from her.
They need something here. This has to create a goal, you'd think. If it does, it will certainly create a grandstand finish. Dupont hit it quite heavy to the far post. Street was there, and it's going to be a corner. Again, it wasn't anything to test the goalkeeper though.
Bit too far, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But they're still in business here. They could put one in, and it would make a great finish.
Let's see what happens now.
Oh, I thought that was goal bound.
In the end, it just fades feebly away. And once again, they haven't really been able to test the goalkeeper at a crucial time of this game. As we come up to the 89th minute, I'm sure we'll see a few extra minutes indicated by the 4th official in just another minute or so.
I wouldn't be surprised if we
It's a
saw...
bit of a miss kick though, and this time Burke does manage to complete the clearance. Savaria heads it wide. It's run out of play on the far side.
I think we'll see about 5 minutes added to the game here as the clock winds down.
I would say a minimum, probably a minimum of 5, I would think. Cleared again by Burke. Can the Cavalier find something? They've huffed and they've puffed, but they haven't been able to blow the Seneca house down yet. Played forward. Away by Udenberg, who's been strong back there. The signs come up. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And that has not gone down well with the Quebec coach at all.
The official has indicated a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Go sit, go. Relax.
Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety now on the Quebec bench. They are not happy with the decision for 3 minutes. But they're going to have to be quick. Grandin inside, played forward by Sinisak, flicked on by Afo, headed away. Dupont now goes wide. Chance here, can it come across? No, the cross is cut out well by Gattoni. He's done good work in both penalty areas, John.
Yeah.
I think she's had a good game today, but I think she's been excellent. Yeah.
Yep.
She's been great at both ends. And we're going to get a foul this time.
She's one of those players, the game progresses and all of a sudden she's right there when you need her. Right in the right spot at the right time. One of those kind of players, Nick. Great to have that kind of a player in your squad.
The clock is chiming on the Cavalier. It's almost at 12.
Yeah.
This has to go in. Something has to happen from this free kick, and they need to be pretty quick after that.
Are we going to get a Cinderella finish here? I don't think so.
We'll wait and see. Let's see if something has to happen, and it has to happen now. Straight into the arms of Diaco, who's dealt with those well, I think, today. You know, her handling has been, I don't recall her spilling anything. She's been absolutely rock solid when called into action.
And she's been brave enough to come right off her line and snag those kind of crosses and balls into the box.
She was always going to be a big player in this second half, and she's proved her worth. Looks like Dupont goes down, not for the first time today, and she doesn't get anything. Sits on the floor with her arms outstretched. It's been that kind of afternoon for her and for her teammates. They do get a corner.
One last crack at the chance board here and see what they can do with it. At least get a consolation goal to show they were on the board here in the championships.
You've got to think that's what it'll be, just a consolation. And it's going to be a corner. Everybody's up except the goalkeeper. In it comes onto the, and there she is again. Awesome. Well, we were wondering what it was that she was made of, Diaco, and she's proved it this half. Her handling has been exceptional. Exceptional. And there indeed is the final whistle. It's the Seneca Sting that have made their way to the final on Saturday afternoon. Still lots to play for the Cavalier. Another card has been shown there to, I think, Pascal. And is that the only colour card that we're going to see? Just telling a way to get away from the referee. I'm sure there'll be a lot of disappointed players in the Cavalier camp, but the surrounding the referee is not going to help at this moment in time. Instead, it's the Seneca Sting that are celebrating, and they all rush to the goalkeeper because 2 or 3 times in that second half, she showed what, how solid she can be.
Big heart in a small package.
And we've got a red card, another red card, so this isn't all over yet. And the Cavalier have got to remember they've got more games to play.
They move into the bronze medal
They'll
category
play tomorrow,
now.
but they're going to be down players.
For the
There's cards being thrown by the referee. There's a lot of ill feeling going on out there amongst the Quebec team. They're really lots of tears, disappointment.
Stay tuned for today's 4th and final match of the day.
Seneca have lined up for handshakes, but it doesn't look like the Quebec team really want to know some going over now, which is good to see. We don't want to not see that.
Hurricanes. That's coming up next at 5:30 p.m.
And that's good, the handshakes. It was a competitive game, but it wasn't really a dirty game, I wouldn't have thought. I think the frustrations were more not amongst the players themselves.
It was smooth sailing early, but then it kind of broke down. There was a lot of stoppages, a lot of fouls, and a lot of nice goals, we got to say. There's some beautiful goals there by Shears, and she's the player of the game, maybe.
We think that'll get announced in a minute, but it's the Seneca Sting that will go forward to Saturday's final. They'll have tomorrow off, and they'll have a chance to nurse their injuries. But an excellent competitive game, just as we thought it would be. That's what you expect at these competitions.
We headed into this one thinking these were the 2 top teams in the competition, and the one that showed they belong in that category were the Sting.
National convener for women's soccer.
So we'll leave the pictures there as the presentations are made. John and I will have a quick break, and we're going to be back in a few minutes for the second semi-final, which is going to be a great game as well. Sanfar against the Holland College Hurricanes. So please join us for that in about 35 minutes. This is Nick Murray and John Morrison saying thank you very much for joining us.
For Seneca College.